or Star Wars Unlimited fixed? Or can we still map them? Can we still figure out what's going on? That is what we're doing today as we open at least 12 boxes. We're going to be here for a while. Maybe we'll do more. We'll have to see how people are feeling today here. We're going to have a bit of a stream. We're going to crack a lot of packs. We're hopefully not going to find the exact same 3 legendaries in each box. Hopefully we're going to get some variety as we go. And of course we're doing some breaks for some people, some, shall we say, I guess, friends of the channel now. People have bought some breaks. I'm going to have a little bit of a list here on the right side of the screen. We won't keep it up the whole time, but this is our break order for now. Starting off with a couple of boxes for David. David has 2. And then right after David, Ben's going to go, then Gunter and James. And I do have some spots available for people who want to do some breaks after them. So if you're interested in that, there should be a link in the description, or you can head on over to mastersetmadness.com. But without further ado, let's dig into some Twilight of the Republic boxes. And now before anybody gets too worried, I know someone's going to have, the fear button is already moving in somebody's hands, right? But don't worry. Don't worry. These aren't pre-orders. So even though we're opening them today, they will not ship to arrive until release date next week. So if you do order one, no, they're not going to show up at your house tomorrow. You got to wait till release day. But best of luck to you here, David. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do it a little bit differently than I normally do. I'm actually going to try and lay out all the rares and all the legendaries and all that fun stuff in a row so that we can see what we get. I'm also going to do my best here. I have a really hard time of opening right to left, so I'm actually going to pull all the packs out from the right side of the box to remind myself to, we'll see if we can keep it together. To start with these, we're going to go down the right side, then down the left side for each box. We're going to keep it the same for everything. Now, we do have a call in the chat that we're going to open up 2 showcases. That would be amazing. Would love to hit some showcases for those who've gotten a break. That would be awesome. Let's see what we can do. Alex says he knows they said it would be fixed in this set, but there is fear for groupings of legendaries in boxes. Well, we're going to find out hopefully today here. I'm not going to pull out most of the cards here or do a lot of sorting like I normally would on my own. Maybe we'll pull out some hyperspace cards because they're fun. Otherwise, again, we're just going to grab this rare. We're going to put it there. I'll make a foil pile. I like having a foil pile too. Of course, David does get all of the cards. I do ship them all, not just the big hits here. Oh, let's see here. Alex says something about Resolute, Aya, and possibly the Clonar grouped. Well, we'll find out that as well, hopefully. Okay, I will pull out the hyperspace cards because they are cool. That way, David, you don't have to dig for them. You do not have to go digging for them once you get this. We've got Enfy's Nest next. Now, I'm probably, as I'm opening and doing things, I'll need some help from you guys to be paying attention to what the order looks like. Of course, we're not going to be able to fit every single pack, every single thing we open on the screen at the same time, are we? Petronaki, I got it right. The Arena, the Arena. Look at that hyperspace foil. Falkion Ion Tank. That is one of the most glorious ones in the set. We want to be able to see that for fun. Going down the chat here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Definitely had production before everyone started to notice and report it. Yep, I do think it is fixed. Let's see there. Didn't order, but I'm also David P. Well, there are a few people. Out there named David, so we do have a few. Finn coming in here. Petronaki still underneath that. Justin asked, do I sell cases? Yes, I do. I have cases. I have breaks. I have playmats. So I got this beautiful, awesome playmat boxes, everything that they have for Star Wars Unlimited over at mastersetmadness.com. I do not have singles listed there, though I will have a horde of singles available at, ooh, there we go, Darth Maul, our first legendary. I will have hordes of singles, including Darth Maul, available on TCG Player once that is allowed and running. Look at that double legendary pack here for you, David. Darth Maul with a foil Ahsoka Tano. There we go. So Darth Maul's there. I'll sleeve Maul too, but want to get Ahsoka in a sleeve here first. It is true they do still come out of the pack curved, foiled. Foil curved. All the foils are curved, still out of the pack. It is unfortunate, but it is kind of how it goes. Particularly on the regular foils here. Not so much the hyperspace. You do get it a little bit, but not as much as the regular foil cards. So that's our first legendaries. I was going to say one, but it is two, right? It is definitely two. But no showcase yet. Of course, we've not gotten very far, have we? But look at that very next pack. Okay, so that's two packs right next together. Clone. I'm already, of course, liking what I see here because you didn't have a lot of that, legendary next to each other happening in the same packs in previous sets. It would happen sometimes, but it definitely was not the number one thing happening. Okay, this is like, here we go. I mean, map this out. That was Maul with Ahsoka foil, Clone, and then Maul again. Okay, David, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Let's see here. Jamie says, if I order a pre-release box, can I get an unopened one? Everything that you order on mastersetmadness.com that doesn't say live break on it will come to you as a sealed product. So if you order one box, one pre-release box, you get a sealed one. If you order 8 of them, you get a sealed case of pre-release boxes. I don't open it up to move anything around in there. So again, if you buy 6 boxes of a Star Wars set, you're going to get them in a case. Roger, Roger is our next rare here. Everything on the website you just get sealed. It's only if you buy a break. If it doesn't say break on it, it should be sealed. To you. Death by Droids. The Invisible Hand is our next rare. This is a very interesting clump though right there. 3 legendaries in a row. I would not be surprised if David has one of these 5 normal legendary boxes or something like that, because they do happen a decent amount here. Foresight, which means, somewhere around there's probably a box that's got a few less. Look at that, Anakin Skywalker. They trick you so much with these, and unfortunately, the showcases are still the first card in the pack. I don't know why we haven't changed that yet. That has not been fixed for Star Wars. I would love to see it be anywhere else in the pack, other than that very first card that gets destroyed sometimes. Anyways, Jango Fett. Ooh, it's a cool Corvette. We got a lot of boxes to go through, so I'm trying not to stop at every cool Commander Cody we see. There we go, a nice hyperspace consolidation of power. I'll pull that. We'll throw it in the pile anyways here. In a droid manufactory. Nice little rare. That is our first. I guess we don't need that there, huh? Let's make it so you guys can see it. That's our first row there. So we had 3 legendaries, normal legendaries in 3 packs next to each other. Ahsoka hopping in on one of those Maul packs as well. Very nice start. Again, that is only half the box. That's the right side. We're going down the right side, and now we're starting down the left side. This is another hyperspace. Foil, outspoken representative. Yeah, as said in the comments, I don't think there's any way Maul clone Maul is a mapped pattern. That's nice to see, isn't it? It's nice to see a little bit of variety. Mr. Bones coming in. Of course, we're not going to open enough in this one box, to see too much for patterns, but once we get to 12 and maybe 18, we'll see how crazy we get in this video. I didn't put 18 down to start just in case we couldn't get that far. We will see where we can go. Those shadowed intentions. Next pack here, more Maulage. More Maulage. We already got double Maul, so you know, how much Maulage can you go for? Another droid manufacturing. So that one, you know, the duplicate rare was only what, 1, 2, 3, 4 packs later. So not a big space between seeing the same rare twice. Oh, okay, we'll just keep going there. And then you got the Brain Invaders. I did not see whatever thing show this is from, but I'm here for it. I'm here for the Brain Invasion. Hope everyone else is. Perfect. Perfect, Jamie. We will, I'll double check any more orders I have after we finish David's box, and we'll update on the right side of the screen what the order is for more breaks for today. Should be able to do a full 3 cases. That's about the length of time we have. Look at that Yoda. Oh man, we want to see his big version though. Of course, I'm not pulling the hero rares down here because they're kind of, you know, a little bit of a different thing as far as mapping is concerned. Our first, non-common hyperspace foil. That one's pretty cool. Yold Obi-Wan. Don't worry, we'll get that Obi-Wan here or unit at some point. Mos Ameda, the new young one that we would like to see. Qui-Gon, they'll come. They will appear at some point for us. Just gonna have a little bit of patience. Thieves. We got some thieves. Look at that though. That's pretty wild that all the legendaries got clumped like that. I don't feel like I have experienced that very often. I have opened a few boxes off camera as well. And I mean, sometimes I've seen big clumps like that, but usually if I've seen a clump like that, it meant there was a bunch, or there were still others spread throughout. But this time it's just looking like, oh, there we go. It's not only there. Here we go. Chancellor Palpatine coming in for legendary non-foil number 4, followed by a foil. Elspeth, it's going to be in the foil pile. No, we won't put you in the foil pile. We'll throw you there. You probably can't see that on the screen, but last pack here of box 1 for David. Skip through all of that, and it is Foresights. We got 2 Foresights in the box. We had a couple of rare duplications there. What, just Foresight and then the droid manufacturing. Of course, I don't see any order so far within the rares themselves. Now, again, there's going to be a limit to how much we can get on the screen. I think if I clean this up a bit, we can get David's second box visible, though, so we can see what 2 boxes looks like. So we'll put a second box here on the right side as I move that over there. And we'll get this stuff is the worst for dust, the wrapping on these boxes. So, you know, if you like your cards, don't open that wrapping right above them. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull out the right side so I remember to go down the right side first, because otherwise I historically like to grab off the left side first. Now that's obviously not going to fit the screen, so let's move our foils, hyperspace foils there, and we'll figure it out. We'll start a row here. We'll just keep going like we've been going. We're going to make it work. Don't worry. Everything's going to be okay, right? Okay, quick check here and see if we got a new thing here. Yep, so we got another break that's going to happen here. We'll add on here. Jamie would be after that. GM. Okay. Fact Action David for box number 2. Sorry, not pack number 2. We've done more than 2 packs. If I can find my streaming software so I can actually see where I'm at. Here we go. We got a cool foil coming in at the back. Here's something. Again, not separating all the uncommons. And defensive Camino. Look at that Asajj Ventress. Look at that one. Very nice looking foil. Well, that is cool. That is cool. The hyperspace foils are amazing as ever. They're still, I mean, they have a little bit of, here's a Zillow. Like, they are definitely darker than the non-foil hyperspace counterparts, but they sure look good. They look very nice. Padme, Guerrilla Insurgency, first one, followed by foil Execute Order 66. I am just throwing the foils in there just because who wants to go dig for your other foil rares somewhere else. Followed by Collective Camp. Hopefully we can, oh, look at that one. Look at that Droid Cost Security. Come on. Love that. Love that. Give me a showcase of that one. And a showcase of that one. I was telling somebody the other night they should do like a joke set, right? Where all your cool showcases are Jar Jar and Watto and Little Annie and I don't know, get an Ewok in there. You know, have some fun. Have some fun. Malevolence is a beautiful rare. And hyperspace is nasty, awesome looking. Okay, Palpatine, Kraken, Mr. Bones. Look at that one. That's a nice one. With Kit Fisto. Okay. First Kit Fisto here of the video. He'd be a pretty cool, he'd be a cool showcase. That's the word I'm looking for. Resupply showcase, hyperspace. We're gonna get hyperspace and showcase mixed up now, aren't we? Said it too many times. So no legendaries yet in box number 2. Got a rune foil. Dwarf Spider, and again, super cool. I am trying to, whoa, there we go. Invasion of Christophosis. Okay, so far, only duplicate legendary has been old Darth. This is, again, if you just hopped on this row, on the 3rd row, here's this first row of this box. And it's going to get a little weird. We'll have to move the next row over. Luminara Unduli. Man, look at that guy. Wow. So I am actually this time doing something crazy. I am going to try and open up a master set here for Twilight of the Republic, which means I need all of those different hyperspace cards, foil and non-foil. There goes Finn, last card of this pile. And they look really, really cool. They're so hard to get, but I've started putting some of them in the binder. I filmed the first binder video already for this. I have to edit it. Probably will come out in the next couple of days. But yeah, it looks cool. Very cool in the binder. So we got a POW City, followed by a foil Equalize. Here we started on the second side of David's box. David's second box. The Droid Manufactory, followed by a Patrol Fighter. The last time, so we've had 2 Droid Manufactories already. One came after Shadowed Intentions, the other came after A Cornered Prey. This one came after POW City. So there you go, that's Droid Manufactory coming after 3 different rares. We'd like to see that. Nothing wrong with that variety there. The Clone Wars. Can't remember, do we have a Clone Wars yet? Do not think so. Nope. No Clone Wars, so nothing to look at on that one. And, Roger Roger. We have seen Roger Roger before. Last Roger Roger came after Darth Maul. And a Finn would have been the rare before that, so. There was a Finn, 1, 2, 3, 4 rares behind that one. I don't know if that means anything. Probably not. Wartime Profiteering. Corner the Prey. Oh yeah, this one is a very cool foil. Reckless Torrent. Hyperspace on that one is, I've seen that one, is gorgeous. Last Corner of the Prey we had came after a Foresight. This one's coming after Roger Roger. So far so good for variety. A Petronaki Arena. Now that's interesting that we got 3 of those rare bases, not too far from each other, but again coming after something different than the last one. We got Maul. Oh, here we go. We got another Maul in here. First, we've got a Hyperspace Luminara Unduli. We have a 3rd Darth Maul. David, you got your play set of Darth Mauls from 2 boxes, and then you've got a really cool looking Hailfire tank, sorry, in the back of that pack. What happened there? Maul, 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 and Maul. And Maul. So many Mauls. What is going on with that? Demolisher. Mr. Bones is back. Actually, that's the first regular Mr. Bone. No, there, we had the other one. Okay. So, very much different between the 2 boxes as far as where your legendaries come, what you find with them. That was the Invisible Hand, but right behind it, a foil Sakura. Look at that one. There you go. There you go. That means you got 2 legendary foils. Not bad at all. We'll start that up in the next row here. Sorry, it's going to have a little bit of glare from the light. Oh, this pack. Be Good, Newt Gunray. Perilous Position, Hyperspace. Lots of Jar Jars. How many Jar Jars have we had? And another Foresight. Again, not coming after... Ooh, here we go. Check that out, though. So we did have back here in box 1, it was Invisible Hand Foresight. That is what we have here, Invisible Hand and Foresight. Now, you can't, see that once and then think that everything is all over. But let's see, what do we have the next one? We do have Impropriety Among Thieves, and that is not what came after that one. So it was just 2 in a row that were the same. Not a big deal at all. That happens all the time when you're, thousands upon thousands of boxes, thousands of packs. It's not always going to be unique. Droid Manufactory after that. Ooh, but that's interesting. Look, so that was... Here we go. That's the end of David's boxes. Very nice. So we had these 4 at the end of that box. Hand, Foresight, Impropriety Among Thieves, then the Factory. And here we had Hand, Foresight, a different rare Corner of the Prey, Hyperspace, which doesn't matter, and then a Factory. So just 1 card different in there, which tells me there's something going on in the machine trying to move things around, right? Obviously, it's not what it was before. Now, can't, of course, keep these all on the screen at once. I'm going to keep them in the order, though. That was box number 1. This is box number 2. Congrats, David, on getting 1 million Darth Mauls and a couple bonus foil legendaries. We'll get this all put together for you and shipped to you for release is the goal. But overall, pretty good. I mean, very nice on the distribution there. Not 50, the same thing in a row. So let's move this on. We're going to move on to the next one. Ben is next. Ben has 2 boxes as well. Clean up lots of foils here. Lots of cool foils. I love foils. I know some people don't like foils, and to me it's like, I don't know. It's like foils are the real deal. They are the real deal. I'm gonna try and keep not too far away to reach back into David's pile if we want to go back and compare some of the hits order. And we'll try this time here. Let's get this cleaned up. We got 2 boxes here for Ben. Let's start on number 1. I'll try and line it up a little bit better. We'll start on the left so we have more space. We'll make it work. Same thing as last time. We're going to go down the right side, then the left. And to make sure I do that and don't grab the packs just from the wrong side or go back and forth by accident, we're going to put them all here for the first row, and then we'll go down the next one. Melvin, yes, so far it doesn't seem like they are mappable from what I can tell, and not from what I've opened otherwise in other places. Though there was a nice little interesting line of rares there at the end that did match almost completely with a different line. It matched 3 out of the 4 in a row. And the box stopped there, so unfortunately we couldn't see what was next in the rest of the box. So at this point, things are looking good, but you know, we got a ways to go. I'm sure if you dig far enough, you can find patterns and different things. But there we go. New legendary for the stream. Now there are 2 of them. Now there are 2 of them. And I think I forgot to sleeve a couple legendaries. Don't worry, David. I will get those sleeved. But that will also help us find them as we go back to look and see where we're at in our list here. Sorry, I didn't show you that cool one. Got here security team. Oh, the temptation is to just stare at every single one of them. Resolute, legendary, hyperspace. Congratulations, Ben. Followed by clone in the same pack. Now there you go. That is a pack. Double legendary. We'll sleeve them both up. And again, look at this. The legendaries were only 2 packs apart. So that was, now there are 2 of them, Finn, and then 2, or sorry, Resolute and Clone in the same pack that time. Very nice. Guerrera, now I can't remember if Guerrera was in the same, was she after the last clone? Kind of feels familiar to me, but I can't remember. Well, we'll see if we remember to go back and look. Masameta is there. We'll start a new line here since that part's getting full. Droid Starfighter for the Republic. Next rare on the list. Of course, I really want to see a showcase somewhere. Impropriety Among the Thieves. We've had a couple of that one. Clone Troopers, Hyperspace, Trench. He's fun. The Hyperspace foil on that one is, ooh, good, good, good. Now this, I don't know, is that familiar? Am I the only one? Does that feel familiar from the first couple boxes? Petition the Senate. And a second, we had this one in the last one, didn't we? That is weird. Okay, now we're moving on to the next row. That was the first row of Ben's first box. We'll see here in the second row. Jesse, oh, I was going to say we only had 1. No, we had 2 regular legendaries. There's number 3, Chancellor Palpatine, coming after the Senate is being petitioned. And of course, he's going to say no. So that's what he does, is he says no, denied, nada, not going to happen. Windu. I like Mace Windu in defense of Camino. I think I'm going to grab, so let's finish this box, and then Mr. Bones. Whoa. Then I'm going to grab David's pile just to look at this little stretch here because it feels a little familiar. Of course, I really hope it's not, but it does feel a little familiar. Lux coming in with the lightsaber and a foil. We'll keep the foil rares there too just because I like seeing them. Kind of fun actually to see how frequently they come through as well. Drone. Shadowed Intentions. All those clones are very cool looking. I've been pretty happy with the art in this set. Of course, not every piece still is my favorite, but overall I think I've liked it more than the last set. Maybe part of it's because I just really like clones and droids as well. And double-sided leaders with different art on both sides. I am a sucker for having a different picture on the two sides of the card. Brain Invaders with Shakti. Tank. And Barris. Now, of course, as we're looking for things that you can map and everything, it's not that every little line is going to be exactly the same all the time, but we're looking for little patterns and things that we could find. Obviously, we don't want there to be any. And that is, you know, hopefully what we'll be able to show in this video. That is one of my favorite uncommon hyperspaces, but there's General Grievous coming in hot right behind that. There we go. I was going to say the man. It's something else, right? 4 lightsabers and coolness. That's what's going on there. Look at that. That means we've got our, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 non-foil legendaries, Ben. That is above average, so congrats on that. And that's 5. Boom. Satine. We'll pick it back up again. Get a sleeve here. 5 normal legendaries, plus you had a foil one back there. So not bad at all. You got one more pack. Last pack of the box here. What do we got? We got Anakin again in hyperspace. And more Jar Jar. We've not had enough. And then enough. This is the foil rare we had last time, isn't it? What's going on? Okay, so let me grab David's pile. This will be a little nice, easy thing here. Don't worry, we'll get it back where it's supposed to go. But the spot I wanted to look at here was kind of after that clone. We had that first. I'm trying to think here. This is actually going to look backwards, isn't it? So we had that clone Maul. Nope, it was different. It's different there. Stila was different. I'm sorry, I can't spread them all the way out. There we go. Theirs was Stila. Ah, okay, so this is what I wanted to check. Because we had Stila, then it was Moss. Stila, Moss. Impropriety. There's a For the Republic this time instead in between it. Okay, Morgan. Chancellor Palpatine, but there was another rare before it. And then Foresight, and then went totally different. But there we go. That was a little lineup of, you know, 5 cards. Very similar here. There was 2 extra rares pushed in there. So there is some sort of thing that if you looked hard enough, you might be able to find some lines. But again, this is just one little thing. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if, you know, the way the machine works, those lines, they just keep expanding and keep getting different as you go through them, so that the line won't necessarily be the same as time goes on, right? A card gets pulled from it, or a card gets added to it. I mean, you could look at it 2 different ways, right? And if cards are getting pulled from it, I mean, yeah, then eventually it's just never going to be what it was. So, I don't know. Interesting, though, huh? Interesting. Ben's got another box here. Let's see what we can find for Ben. And can we get a showcase? Okay, same thing. We're taking half of it. We're going to make sure we keep them in order, though. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Okay, so we only got that half of the box out. Perfect. So this is box 2, starting after the foil consolidation of power. Starting off with old Dooku. Ye old Dooku. There's that For the Republic. That left, or that was added. Something like that. A Finn. We have seen Finn a couple times, but he's around different cards this time. So even though we've seen a couple of lines that are similar, we have also seen rares being next to all sorts of other different rares. So you find it next to multiples. There's a clone again. Okay, so is that our third clone already? We've had 3 malls and 3 clones. So that type of clumping is definitely a thing that I've noticed, where in a case you'll see the same legendary multiple times. Not necessarily next to the same other legendaries. Like this one we had clone. Now there are 2 of them, Chancellor. And we had a couple more, right? Grievous and Satine. Here we're starting off with a clone. Again, it's not after, you know, the same rares or anything it was before, which is nice. Got a Shadow Collective Camp with a foil Resolute. Okay. So we had a Hyperspace Resolute. Now we got a foil one. Interesting. It's very interesting. Let's see here. Unlimited says it seems way better than sets 1 and 2. I definitely agree. Definitely agree. Seems way, way better so far. We got Sabine, right? Let's see if we can get a Brain Invaders after it. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna bet it's be something different. Good. We got Mace Windu's Lightsaber. So not the same. There was our last Mace Windu's Lightsaber. Well, we've had 2. They both had different cards after them. So if we can get a third card here after a Mace Windu's Lightsaber, that would be very, very nice. Very nice to see the variety. Yep, we got a Poggle that time. Okay, and another foil Trench. So, I mean, that's great. That is great to see Mace Windu's Lightsaber just kind of being all over the place. Good sign for all the rares. Again, unfortunately, I can't keep everything on the screen. There is Satine. And oof, man. Okay, this is not a hyperspace foil video. We'll do that in the future. But okay, so we got Clone and Satine, and I forgot to sleeve them, so I gotta go back and sleeve them. I was too excited about seeing what's in the next pack. Jyn Erso with a foil Dooku. So, good variety so far. Good variety so far. We're almost done with the first half of this box. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see that card is like just popping up? Those foils, come on. Adam says OP packs are not plain silver plastic, are now plain silver plastic, like Pop-Tart wrappers. Really, is that what I missed in the stream? In Fee's Nest? Have you opened Ayla yet? Yes, we did. We opened one in the first couple of boxes. But we also opened 3 Darth Mauls in the first 2 boxes. So the first person got a play set of Mauls from 2 boxes, which was pretty crazy. And they were all the non-foil version too, which is interesting. Like usually if you get 3 like that in a couple boxes, one's foil, one's hyperspace, something like that. No, they just went straight. Ooh, cool. Look at this one. Straight for them all. Look at that. Petronaki Arena Foil Hyperspace. These are some of the coolest looking cards. These base cards in hyperspace. Wow. Okay, we'll sleeve that one. We'll definitely sleeve that one. That is a very, very cool looking card. Nice hit, Ben. Yes, triple rare pack as well. I've honestly gotten, what's the right word for it? I'm trying to think of the right word. I've seen so many triple rare packs that just don't even, like they start to not even be recognized. It's almost like, oh yeah, it's supposed to happen. Though it is very uncommon, very uncommon. But not so uncommon that you don't see it. You don't see it. Okay, so paying attention back here. Last time we had in Defensive Camino, we had Mr. Bones after it. This time we've got Unmasking the Conspiracy. Again, we're only looking at a couple boxes here at a time. But most importantly, the legendaries have been all over the place after, you know, random things. Actually, hold on, I almost didn't see this. We did have Poggle the Lesser, Grievous, Satine, and here we had Poggle and Satine there. So Grievous got snuck in between them. But again, definitely that machine is moving things around, so it's not exactly the same every time. Love it. It's also nice because it doesn't look like a different line or anything, right? It just looks like the machine is making small changes as it goes in different places. Caught in the crossfire. Unlimited says, wasn't one of the malls foil? Maybe it was. I didn't think it was. I'll go back and look. Look at that. Clone Dive Trooper. I don't know why we have one water dude. Isn't he the only water dude in the whole set? Like, I don't know. I don't know why. Why? We got all this Gungan stuff. I'm waiting for big Gungan water city fun. That has to be in a future set. Yeah, this is a hyperspace pack. Wow, there's 3 of them. I'll double check if Maul was foil. So far, Comet Ken 5 Coalition doesn't seem to be a problem. So far, so good. Of course, you gotta... I mean, it didn't take very long in the last set to find it. And based on other things I've opened outside of this, I mean, I'm not going to call it yet, but it seems pretty good this time around. Boxes can have a wide variety of the amount of... what's the term? Legendaries in it. And that's just part of the fact it seems like the Coalition is a bit more all over the place, as we would like to see. Guerrilla Insurgency, ooh, came right after a regular one, and then a 5s, and that foil again, boom. One more. There you go, Adam Smith. We got a swimming clone, but no Qui-Gon. You know, I hear you. I hear you. What's really sad is we didn't get a swimming Jar Jar Binks. I mean, I know some of you were thinking about it. Mas Ameda. Now, we just looked at this before, didn't we? Did we not just look at this before, where Stila, we have it right here, Stila and Mas Ameda were right next to each other on the left side here. Then on the right side, we've got Stila. 2 more rares in between it before the next Mas Ameda. Very nice. Very nice to see that, you know, just change. We saw the change from the previous couple boxes where that card was added in that little line. This time we've got a couple cards added in the line, and then it's just goes different all the way up. Very nice. Love to see it. So this was box 1. In box 2, so box 1 had 5 normal legendaries. Box 2 had 1, 2, was it just the 2? And then a foil. So you can see there, you get 1 box of 2 legendaries, 1 box of 5. Things are being mixed up. Things are definitely getting mixed up, though. It did. You had 3 in that second one with the Resolute, so nice to see. Thanks, Ben, for grabbing a couple of boxes here. We'll get that pack to ship for you for release. On release, they will not ship today. I'll mention that a couple times because I know we got some excitable people out there. They're not going out today. Fret not, fear not. Looks like Gunter is next. So I'll get this cleared up for him. I believe we've got just 1 box for him. And that'll be box number 5 of the video. Working our way here through the first case. We're going to crack into the second case in just a bit here. So, just 1 this time. Double check, make sure we don't have anybody else who's signed up on the list. And don't see anything yet. Of course, if nobody signs up, then I get them, and I get to add them towards the master set. So, I'm okay with that. Does not bother me. Here we go. Best of luck to you. Won't need as much space this time. With just one. Somebody wants to do a real wild analysis, right? They can go back and, you know, take a look at each pile. Now see, look what I did. Look what I did. I started on the left side of the box. We're going to start on the right, right? So these are actually going to be like that. We'll come back to those. This is why, now you see why I pull the packs out on that right side, because otherwise I just go for it on the left. And I know people like to do their mapping from the right side. So we'll fix it. We'll go back to the right. We'll start that on the second side. Oh, it wouldn't be a madness video if we didn't have one little goof up. Or two or three. We'll find out how many we can get to. Tranquility with a Slimer. That Slimer. There we go. Right away, Planetary Invasion. We haven't had that one yet today. Coming in hot after Tranquility. First legendary. Impropriety Among Thieves. It's been on our list of cards to look at. Malevolence was not after the last one, that's for sure. Is that the first one we got today? So, very nice. Yularen, okay. Finding a new little line of things here. ETA, very cool hyperspace foil. We got room this time to keep those on the screen, don't we? We don't want to hide those. Oh, we got another cool one back there. Looks like we're going to jump back there quick. Morgan. We have seen Morgan a few times. Ooh. I feel like we've seen Morgan by Impropriety. Near it. Django. Hellfire Tank. Looks cool in non-foil as well. Unshakable Will. Dooku. And some foil creative thinking. Gore, look at that. Okay, now we're getting some more variety in our legendaries. This time he's coming after Count Dooku. Slimer again, this time non-foil. We'll have to see, maybe at the end we can do a check of the legendaries we got in each box. Look at that cool Malevolence. Wow. Followed by Chancellor Palpatine with a foil Sabine Wren right after that. Wow. Okay, we'll go back. We'll sleeve these legendaries. We had Chancellor Palpatine previously, not with a Gore, not with a Planetary Invasion. Those are the first two that we've opened of both of those ones. And from the packs that I have seen, I've seen a lot of these Planetary Invasion with some other legendaries. So I like this. I like this variety. Still no showcase. Of course, we are only on our very first case of the video. And normally it takes a while. Takes a while. Kalani. Here we go. Now we can add these two back in for Pao City and Huyang. And we'll go down the left side. We'll get that all the way. Now we can fit it back on the screen. Interceptor. Ooh, Ki-Adi Mundi. Ki-Adi Mundi, okay. Look at this. That's number 4. 4 legendaries. You're already ahead of the game here. Another manufactured soldiers, Barris. This is not bad at all. Not bad at all. And actually from a lot of the, again, I've opened a few cases off screen, and the ones that I've opened, it's been pretty frequent that I get more than 18 legendaries, non-foil, normal legendaries in a case. From my experience and whatever little path that I have, you know, of boxes, it has been that way. So I will be interested to find out if that means there are quite a few cases then that have less than 18, just below the rate on legendaries, or if, you know, maybe they just bumped it up a tiny bit, just to make sure people get some, as opposed to not. There we go, foil Pal City. That's pretty cool. I bet the hyperspace foil of that one is amazing. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Old Palpatine. These, man, a set of these is so nice. Building your deck with hyperspace cards is so, so cool. Okay, a couple more. What do we got? 3 more packs here, including this one. On top of things, execute order 66. Just do it. Just do it. 2 more packs. Can we get legendary number 5 here? We did. We did. There it is. Cad Bane. Okay, so that's 5 legendaries in here. Oh my goodness. And then our series officer. Okay, very cool. Now I know some of you might be worried, right? Okay, you know, and this is true, right? Because there are boxes with 5 legendaries, there are probably a decent amount of boxes out there with 2. And again, when I say legendaries, I mean normal, non-foil legendaries. But the nice thing about that is that means, right, people are trying to dig through packs, figure out, you know, sneak out all the good cards from them. It's so hard to do, right? When you actually start having this kind of randomization, it just takes that away from people, right? I have the high ground. Look at that foil, rare hyperspace. Oh, I can't get it any closer to the camera. Oh, oh man, imagine, right? They pop that text box down. What? You could take 25% of that off, 35% of that off, make that art bigger. Ooh. Hyperspace foil rares are very hard to get. Gunter, you got one and a ton of legendaries. So congrats on your box here. Don't see any sort of mapping things based on the last ones we've looked at or anything. Again, you can always pull it up with a bunch of other stuff, get a closer look at it. But we're moving on to James's box next. James will be next, and then we got Jamie. And then I might be open for whoever else and or me. We'll just have to see. Okay, quick clean out there. James, if you're just hopping on the stream, I see a bunch of different people on there. Welcome to the stream. Glad you guys are here, checking out some Star Wars packs. We are opening up box number 6 from case 1. Again, if you're just hopping on, we haven't seen really any sort of clear sense of mapping yet, especially based on the legendary variety that we're getting. Oh, I almost did it wrong again. We're going to go down the right side of the box first, then we'll go down the left. What we have seen is we have seen different lines of cards in the rare slot where you can tell they were in the same line or order, but then you'll see one rare that's sneaked in or pulled out depending on how you look at it. And then we've seen some of those lines a couple of times, and then the farther they get through, the more different they look like from the first time you see them. So that is a nice thing so far. Caught in the Crossfire, Enfy's Nest, double rare pack. Good luck to you, James. Thanks for grabbing a box break here on Master Set Madness. Count Dooku. Adam, best of luck to you on your case you're opening on Saturday. Gore. We just had a Gore. So we got another gore here. We'll pull some more things out, then we'll go back and see if this gore is surrounded by anything that he was surrounded in the past. I feel like Count Dooku was somewhere around there. Twice the Pride with the Slime War. That's kind of familiar as well. Let's see here. JD says, like the art so far in this set, better than set 2. I agree. I agree as well. Part of it for me is the theme. I like the theme of this set a little bit better. We just had this one. I'm starting to see streaks, right? I believe we had that same thing happen in the first couple boxes. We had the same uncommon hyperspace foil. I don't remember which. It was a spaceship with dark art. That's all I remember. But there are some little weird streaks with those. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm liking the art in this set. And I'll spend more time enjoying the art in some of the binder / collection videos I do for this set. Foresight with, oh, look at that Bactoid Spider Droid. That's a cool hyperspace. No showcases yet so far. No showcases yet. This is only box 6 though. Seen so many 4 or 5 legendary box openings waiting for a 0 legendary box to balance it out. You know, I would not be surprised to see one for the Republic. Though at the same time, from my count of what I've done on boxes outside of this break, like I'll have a lot of cases that hit that 18, 19, 20 legendaries. So even in the ones that had a box that had 5 legendaries in it, the box ends up being like 20 anyways. So I haven't seen any super wild, spreads. Oh, I thought it was something cool. Look at that Sabine Wren. Man, that means we got 2 hyperspace rares in this case. Hyperspace foil rares, I should say. Look at that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, only 1 legendary so far, though, on the first half. And you guys can go back and check, but I believe we've had a lot of our big runs for legendaries on the first side of the box. So, also good to see the legendaries they're just all over. They're not in the same pack slots. They're not on the same sides. It's just variety everywhere. There's Sabine as well with a foil Guerrilla Insurgency. High ground again. Normal this time. Let's see here. JD says he's seen about 25 boxes opened on the interwebs and only 1 showcase so far. I can tell you that the odds are a little bit better than that, but I can't show you exactly what yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. Look at that drop in. Oh my goodness. That is a cool, whoa. A very cool hyperspace. It'd be so much cooler if it had more space on the card. I know they won't change it. But if they ever did change something, 1, move the showcases somewhere else in the pack, and 2, just put the pictures back on top where they should be so that we can get some more of that space on our events. Calculating Magna Guard. Another Insurgency. There we go. That's one of those lines that at least we've paid attention to so far. Stila, Power, Insurgency. Those feel like 3 that have gone together before. Aura Sing. A Natural Life, I don't believe was part of it last time, though. I do hope that I do hope the showcases aren't too varied. You want a little bit of variance so that every once in a while you get 2 in the same case. Very rarely, right? If you can get 3 in the same case, would be fun, but otherwise you want it to be pretty even so that people have a chance at getting them. Not them all being clumped somewhere. It's not the dream. Nice to have those spread out a little bit more. Planetary Invasion is back. Ooh, that one did come after Tranquility before, didn't it? Did it not come after Tranquility the last time we saw it? Aid from the Innocent. Barris. We'll check. I'll grab that last box. I will grab that last box so we can see. Ooh, Malevolence again. Security team. Looking good. One more pack for James. Let's see here. So far, actually, that's one. Here, I'll set that down for a second. I didn't sleeve this one. Was it just the 2 legendaries? Okay, so this is what happens in cases from what I've seen sometimes. We had a 5-1 a long time ago. Only 2 here. At least we have a hyperspace foil rare. Let's see if we can get legendary number 3, please. Ooh, Admiral Yularen, come on. Coming in at the end, Providence Destroyer. That was that hyperspace we had before. Let me go back. I want to look at this the last box we just did where we had Planetary Invasion, I believe, come after Tranquility. It was back at the beginning of the rares. Yep, so there we had Tranquility. Then we had Planetary Invasion. And then we had a bunch of... Oh, then we had a rare and then Malevolence. Same thing here. We have a rare and then Malevolence. And then Admiral Yularen. Okay. So, again, there are some streaks. They are there. They seem to have a little bit of variation between them. We did... I know we've seen lots of this Stila line, too. We'll go back to David's because I remember there was something with Stila in there. Right? Let's find... There's a Malevolence in a very different situation than that one. Where was Stila at? Okay, there we go. No, that Stila was pretty different. Very different. Okay, good. Good. Very different. Might have been in a different box. But we can't go back and look at every single box all the time. We will never get to case 2, which we're going to do now. We're going to get to case 2. We got to find a showcase. Adam, yes, there was only one in that whole case. That happens. That definitely happens. I mean, with some legendaries we didn't see at all, right? In this one, what did we not see? We did not see... Oh, what's the red damage lightning stuff? That card. We didn't see that one. What else did we not see in this case? I can't remember, but we definitely didn't see them all. We did have a couple gores. I forgot to look at the gore, didn't I? Forgot to look at the gore lineup. Anyways, we're going to move on to the next case. Here. So Jamie's got the first box out of this case, and then check and see. We do have another break after there, Jamie. It looks like Ryan will be after Jamie. Get that on there. Ryan M. And of course, we got 6 more spots within this case. Sorry, 6 more spots in the case. Sorry, 4 more in this case. We'll get some nice, good shaky cam going on here as we open this one up. There you go, unlimited power. That's what that one was called. Is that really the only one we didn't see? We got Cad Bane. We got the Chancellor. We got Grievous. guess I shouldn't open all the boxes at once. That's what I normally do. Is I normally I get the whole case seated there and I just get them all ripped right away. Because you're trying to open things fast. But we're not rushing here too much. Let's get Jamie's name on the screen. Forgive me for my handwriting or any misspellings. Best of luck. Thanks for grabbing a break here. Let's see if you can get that first showcase open on the channel here for Master Set Madness. Ryan's checking in. Ryan's up next. Okay, here we go. Pack number 1. I opened it again on the left side of the box, so we'll go back to the right side for fun. But very first one is Satine with a Hyperspace Take Captive. We've seen this Hyperspace foil before. Okay, so I'll go back here to the right side. I'm supposed to be going down. I did have fun making that one video though where I just took all the packs and threw them around for chaos. That was a good time. I enjoyed doing that. Okay, Perilous Position. Try and get these a little bit closer to the screen for you. Chancellor Palpatine. Wow, we've opened 2 packs and we've gotten 2 legendaries. Now they weren't next to each other because I messed up the order on that first one. Followed by Morgan. Well, was she after a different Palpatine before? I feel like she was. I kind of feel like she was. Come on. What? Well, there you go. I mean, there's maybe some sort of mapping there, but this is a different type of mapping. Apparently, if you find Morgan, you should find a Palpatine all around it. Palpatine party. Come on, can you get 3? Can you get 3 here? No. Maybe the next one. Yeah, I guess we did only miss that one legendary in that first case. That's pretty nice. That does not happen all the time. Ooh. Oh, what? Okay, so what is going on with this? Look at this randomization. Chancellor, Morgan, Chancellor, then 2 in defense of Caminos. Okay, all bets are off at this point. We got no idea what's next. Never let them know your next move, right? That's kind of what's going on with this one. That is very strange. What other kind of duplication are we going to get in this box? Impropriety, followed by a foiled fine edition. Previsla, Luminara Unduli, and Finn. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Clone again. Ooh, I haven't seen a clone in a while. It's got a cool hyperspace right behind it. Also, Phase 2 Clone Trooper. So we're already at 4 legendaries. And we are not halfway through the box. And, whoa, there's Morgan back again. No Palpatine in front of her this time. Palpatine on the second half. Steela, though. Steela's there. Okay, one more pack, and then Satine slides into that slot. At least I found it early before I realized, I messed it up. Mas Ameda, we just saw that connection. Wartime Profiteering, very cool. Now that's where Satine goes. So there's some little streaks, at least in these couple of cases that you can see. Little streaks going on there. I'm going to leave it to the pros, though, to really, really dive deep. Line them all up, brain invaders. Again, just because you see streaks, though, here, that could just be how it works in the specific boxes I have. Depending on how they move things around, it could change as you go. So you'd want to be able to see those same mini streaks in other cases, boxes from people in quite different places than just here for the Republic. Hi, Jeremiah. Awesome. We'll get your name on the list here. Look at that Lux. Barris. And oh, look at that Savage Opress. Now that's a hyperspace. That is a cool foil. Ooh. Now I'm liking that. Ooh, and another Resolute. Is that? Yeah, we did have a hyperspace legendary before this one. Not the foil, but we have seen the non-foil, so lots of Resolutes coming in. Mr. Bones. Security team. Ooh, Brain Invaders again. We just had one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs ago. So they're definitely working up on their duplication game. We've got the duplication within the same box is a real thing. Rares and legendaries. There's Barris. Okay. Look at this. Are we going to see like a line even within the same box? Look at this. We had Brain, 2, then Barris. Now it's Brain and Barris. So does that mean we're going to find Shattered Intentions or Mr. Bones or something after this? Nope. We got Poggle. Good. Something different. Okay, last pack here for Jamie. Congrats on getting a good pile of legendaries. We did have, ooh, there it is though. I was just talking about it. There's that Shattered Intentions. So there was just one rare added in between what was their 2 rares together. Weird, a little bit weird. But you do have to remember that too, as people, as humans, we will find patterns even where there are not patterns. So you don't want to get too wild on the pattern hunt, but it feels like we are seeing some. Let me know if you are seeing them as well, if you think that's too wild. Of course, if you're just hopping in, you can always go back and look at some of the previous ones we've opened, see some of the previous lines, see if you see some of the same patterns that I have seen as well. Unfortunately, we won't be able to put every card out on the screen at the same time, but that would be cool. It would be very cool, but I would definitely mix it up of people's cards at that point. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess that up. So we got Ryan here's next. Let me get Ryan's name here on the box. Welcome to everybody hopping on the stream. If you like seeing Star Wars and you like seeing me open packs or more Star Wars content on the channel, appreciate it if you leave a little like on the video. That helps me know that you like the Star Wars content, that you want to see more Star Wars content. I do base, the type of content that I make is in part based on what people want to watch. So if nobody wants to watch a certain thing, I'm not going to make a lot of content on it. So if you do like this, make sure you hit that like button. Helps me know. Oh man, I'm writing Jeremiah's name down on the next one. And we also have, looks like we got Jordan has grabbed one as well. I'm sorry for those of you, though. The farther I get in here, the worse the handwriting gets. Jordan C will be next. All right, just get that updated on the list. As I know, it's nice to know where you're going to be, right, on the list. We try and make it so there's a little less, oh man, a little less camera punching. Though we do just enough to keep people, you know, aware that the camera is there. So Ryan, best of luck to you here in your box. Who is going to get the first showcase? Who's going to get the first showcase? Unlimited MDR says, seem to be seeing lots of double rares in boxes. Yep, I have way more double rares in boxes this time around. And at least when I remember, it's been a long time since I've opened Shadows. It's been a real long time since I've opened Set 1. But hopefully we'll have some more Set 1 to open in the not too distant future. We're going to start off, again, every time. You guys should put a like down just because I don't know which side of the pack box to start on. Every time I start on the wrong side of the box. Come on. Come on. Here we go. We're going to start. We're going back to the right side of the box. Poggle the lesser. We'll see if I can do it with the packs in the box. We'll give it a shot. We're going to challenge ourselves here. Satine. Satine. Did we not just have Satine after a Poggle? Did that not just happen? Come on. Was that not what we just had happen? Let me look. Let me look. Who did we just open a box for? That was for James. Did we not? Was he the one who had a Satine? No, it wasn't James. Who had it? It was Gunter. Or no, Jamie. I swear we just had that. Where do we have a Satine? Yep, there's Satine. Oh, it wasn't. Okay, good. Good. I'm going to check another one because that feels so familiar. Nope. We're going crazy. So you start to see patterns that aren't there. You start to see patterns that are not there. Confederate Gin. Ooh. Man, this is a cool playmat too. If you haven't seen the playmats, all 4 of the playmats in this set are absolutely amazing. This one might actually be my favorite. The droid one. But they're all very, very nice. Of course, the problem with playmats, right, is eventually you can only take so many playmats. Oh, look at that. Look at that droid manufactory. These are such cool hyperspaces. Nice hit, Ryan, on that one. Nice hit. Unnatural Life followed by Unnatural Life. And Commander Cody. Our favorite clone, Commander Cody. Double Unnatural Life. That's kind of crazy. Very cool looking hyperspace there too. For the Republic is back. Yeah, you do get a lot of double and triple rare packs. There's definitely going to be a lot of doubles because every time you have a foil rare, there's going to be a rare before it, or a legendary, which would be better. Same thing with hyperspace. Every time you get a hyperspace one, it's in a different slot than the regular rares are. So if you get a hyperspace rare, you've got 2 rares. So that's why you do see a lot of those double, triple rare packs. Kenobi, Brain Invaders. Ooh, hyperspace one looks cool. I'll try and get that back on the screen for you. Probably looks a little small to look at though. A camp followed by the Invisible Hand double rare pack. Again, different slot for the foils. Be a good pack. Be a good pack. Barris is back in action. Okay, last pack on row 1, then we can put the Droid Manufactory back in where it belongs. And Shadowed Intentions. We just had Shadowed Intentions after Barris, didn't we? I think we did. Previous box. Count Dooku. Sharpshooter. Petition and Roger. Oh, I think it is the I was gonna say the land. It is the base. It is the base. Tricked me. Definitely tricked me. I saw a little bit of something. This is box number 8. This is box number 8 of the video. So 7.5 boxes with no showcase yet. Come on, we have done it before on the channel where we've opened, 0 showcases in multiple cases, the same video. We've also had the opposite where sometimes we get, some not duplicates, but we get multiples. You just got to keep going. You got to have faith. There's somewhere. Clear the field. Consolidation of power. If you're just hopping on right now, probably some of the better discussion or viewing for some of the patterns and things you might be able to find in your boxes are at some of the beginning. Couple of boxes we opened. We're seeing some more patterns back there. It's a little easier at that point because I had a couple of boxes up on the screen at the same time. But again, none of the patterns that at least we've noted or noticed have been too wild or crazy. We've not seen a whole lot of the exact cards in a row. There's 5s, followed by a foil for the Republic. Now, we haven't seen a legendary here in a long time in this box, though. Did we just have the 1? We only have 1 so far. At least we have that very cool hyperspace rare, but come on, Ryan. Let's hope that we can get another legendary. Otherwise, this is going to be the first 1 legendary box. Don't do that to us. Come on. That's where it should be. Tranquility. Oh, man. Did I miss it? Did I miss one in here? 5s. All right, I'm sorry. That is the only 1 legendary in there. Oh my goodness. That is no fun. That is not how it should be. Let me see. You know what I'm going to do for you, Ryan? Let me see here. If I can find... Oh, I don't have those anymore. I was going to see if I had an extra thing I could grab for you because that is no fun. Let me see. I'm going to grab... Let me grab a extra pack or something for you. Give you one more throw. I just got to find one. I got to open a different case for you because I don't want to pull one from the case that's already been opened here. Okay. Opening a random box. We're going to give you... I'm going to give you at least one more chance. Because that's... Yeah. I mean, no guarantees, right? I'm going to grab a random pack. But... I got to try and do something. We got to try and get more than one. Here's a random pack. What do we got? Oh! Random pack for Ryan! What? We did it! Oh my goodness! I grabbed a random pack Oh my goodness. Look at that. You don't believe me even. Look, I opened up a whole case. I grabbed a random pack off the top. Ryan, what is that? Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so this showcase came from a different place. Ahsoka Tano, come on. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't worry about where anything else is going in here, but man, hope you appreciate that one. I mean, that's awesome. Look at that. Okay. So, congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, again, we do have some, reading the chat there, we do have some multiplication of rares within the boxes here. But wow. Wow, wow, wow. So that was, again, I was a little sad about that one legendary in the box. Felt pretty bad. Sometimes you just got to grab a random pack from a different place, And we need a hard case or something on that. Here, I want to clean one of those. Some of these hard cases, I don't know. Sometimes they get a lot of flash and stuff in them from the place they're printed at, but that is crazy. That is crazy. Enjoy that one. Wow, what a sweet looking. Okay. Oof, that is cool. That is fun. Thank you for grabbing a box break. And yeah, I'm glad, I try to make them decent much as I can. Can't control what you get in the packs, but every once in a while, you get lucky. Every once in a while you get lucky. If you like that, if you were somebody else who's watching and you like that, we grab a random pack to help out the one legendary box. We get a showcase. Come on, you could throw a little like on the video. Throw a little like on the video for Ryan for getting out of that terrible box. My goodness. That's awesome. And we're going to move on here to Jeremiah's box next. Again, that showcase just came out of a totally different case. So that doesn't mean we're done at all. Not at all. Ugh. Okay, throw that down here. Best of luck to you, Jeremiah. Now, don't try and get another one legendary box, though, because I don't think I can pull that one off twice. That's, wow. That's not going to happen every day, is it? Here we go. Here we go. I appreciate that. I got 9 people hit the like button. That's awesome. That is awesome. Sabine Wren, first rare here. And of course I grabbed it from the wrong side of the box because that's the rule. We'll go back to the right side and we got Yoda. Look at this here. Look at this here. Okay, we're going to get ourselves back. Remembering, where are we again? Here we go. Here we are. I've always said opening packs should be fun. We should be having a good time doing it. Savage Opress. And that's what I try and do here. Try and make it a fun experience for opening packs as much as possible. Admiral Yularen, that is the same streak we saw before. This one I do remember because we stopped about it. We talked about it. We had Tranquility, and then we had some legendary after it. I don't remember what the legendary was, but here's the fun thing, right? So it's the same streak, but this time there's no legendary in the middle of it. So even if you saw the streak start or something like that, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that legendary is even going to be around. Here we go. This time we've got now, there are 2 of them. We're going to try and get back on the multiple legendaries in a box train. Appreciate the like. Chrono Core, TCG, Count Dooku. I agreed that Hyperspace Foil Savage is a very cool looking card. We'll pull that out again so we can see that a little bit more. A very cool looking one. Make sure I get things in the right spot. Where are we at? Okay, we'll find our way back here. Okay, so that has happened quite a few times. Again, I can't pay attention to every streak in here, but Stila, Masameta have been next to each other like that a fair amount. A fair amount. I don't remember. Kit Fisto, I don't believe, was part of that line the last time we saw it. So it's weird. There's these little streaks, little coalition streaks, but they're not lasting super long. They're not popping up everywhere, and that's also in part probably just because I can't see them all. I can't pay attention to all of them. There's a cool Shadow Collective camp. Even the regular foil bases look cool. Here we go. This is where Sabine should be at the beginning here of the second half of the box. So yeah, Space, we have seen some kind of lines within the rares. I have not seen that same thing in the legendaries. Here's Gore. Sometimes we see a couple things that are close, but nothing too crazy. The legendaries so far seem to kind of be all over the place. Between 1 per box to, we've had 5 non-foil normal versions in a box. Of course, with foils and hyperspaces mixed in and around. So Coalition feels pretty good. Other than that, in the actual 2 cases we've been working through here, we have not seen a showcase yet. We grabbed a showcase from a random box, from a random case. But haven't from this one yet. So we're hoping we can find something in here. Let's see here. Bo-Katan is cool. I haven't gotten a lot of Bo-Katans today, I don't think. Maybe just like one other one, but look at that on the doorstep. These cards are just ridiculously good. These hyperspace foils are so good. Jar Jar, Mace Windu. Kind of been more squished this time around, a couple packs left. Unmasking the Conspiracy, of course. You know, it would take somebody who throwing more packs around than me, looking at a wider variety of case openings from different places to get a better idea of what we're looking at here for our Coalition in Twilight of the Republic. But so far feels pretty good. So far feels pretty good. There we go, Satine in the foliage. That is 3rd legendary of the box. 1 foil, 2 non-foil. And last pack, ooh, caught in the crossfire. Okay, so here we're seeing, wow, so last box had 1 in it, 1 normal. This one had 2 normals in it, so okay, we're starting to see the other side of the range of what you can get for the amount of legendaries per box. Thanks again, Jeremiah, for grabbing one. Nice to see that foil legendary coming in at the end for you. Where are all the Kit Fistos? Well, we have had a couple, right? Didn't we just have one in here? We've got one right there. He's right there, though I will agree he's been kind of on the lower end so far of the opening today. Him and Bo-Katan, I don't think I've had too many show up for us. But, I mean, that's kind of a good thing, right? It's not, again, we're not getting these perfect lines perfectly spread out anywhere here. It's getting some variety in different things, so we're kind of okay with that. There's going to be some rares you don't see a whole lot of and others you see a bunch of. Jordan is next here on the list. Can Jordan get the first, well, it's not first showcase of the day, but can he get the first one from these cases that we're working through? Double showcase video would be cool. It would be cool. These are so rare. Well, last time I had a double showcase video, I had to open a ton of stuff. Here we go with Obi-Wan. It's a hard habit to break. It's a very hard habit to break. I always want to start with that side. It's like trying to learn a new trick is what it feels like doing. Barris. Okay, so if I was gonna like have to guess, oh, I can't even remember what card was it that we've seen come after Barris a few times. What was the card? Let's see if I remember. It was not Rush Clovis. Have we even gotten him before yet today? Maybe a foil one? There we go. That's something a little different. Mr. Clovis. There are a lot of rares in this set. So you're not going to see the same ones all the time. Count Dooku. Foil. You know what? Maybe that's... this order is totally messed up. Look what I've done. I've completely messed up the order. I don't even know. Maybe that's why Clovis wasn't supposed to be there. Maybe I just grabbed a random one. I don't know. Ignore the order on the first few cards, but enjoy the glory of that one. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. Couldn't keep things up the whole way through the case now, could we? We couldn't do it. Someone will come in later and look at that line and say, ooh, look at how that lines up, and they'll just not know. We didn't do it right. We got it wrong. Yeah, there, I see it in the chat now that we went on the wrong side. I feel like I grabbed a couple things from the wrong side there, though. Unlimited power. There we go, legendary. So yeah, we'll bring Rush back over here. I don't know if it was just Rush or not, but we got that there. You know, that's one way of getting engagement, though, right? Is, you know, make this fun little mistakes. 5s, followed by our first hyperspace foil legendary of the day, Clone. Okay, we'll get a little sleeve in the bottom here. Ooh, yeah, that is cool. That is cool. Look at that. Congrats, Jordan. There's a legendary. Nice. That Crackdown, Foresight. I don't know if Dooku came from the left side of the box. He's a foil anyways, so I'll just let that foil kind of sit there. Probably should have removed the foils from the line, shouldn't I? Probably. Kind of wanted to see what sort of foil interest we'd have in there as well, though. Hu Yang. Haven't seen Hu Yang in a while. Morgan in the foliage. Some unnatural lifeage. Django. And Ki Adi Mundi. There we go. Another legendary. We are past the 0 legendary boxes, or 1 legendary boxes. We'll move these up by Ki Adi. That means we got 1, 2. Was there another one? It's just a clone? Okay. It's not bad though. We're just over halfway. There's plenty of time to find a couple more. Fine addition with one of the coolest looking uncommon foils in Admiral Trench. Another Hu Yang. Talking about duplication, we got another Hu Yang patrolling AAT. Another cool looking hyperspace. Let's see here. Saw Gerrera again. Look at that. That's 2 duplicate rares in a row for the box. Cool looking tank. Masameda. At least it's not behind the other card it has been. I already forgot who it was. Oh, there's something big and something foil at the back of this pack. Right behind Slymore is Resolute. Look at this. We've had 2 foil Resolutes and 2 hyperspace Resolutes. That is a little bit strange. The legendaries, it's almost like it's happening in Flesh and Blood. They're coming in streaks. Oh my goodness. I have the high ground. There you go. You got to build Ahsoka. You got to after you get a showcase, right? You got to just go for it. It is a sign. Kit Fisto. Who's looking for Kit Fisto? He's back. Back again. The Saboteur. The Coordinating Saboteur. This is the first time actually I read what it says on the bottom of this thing. It says the Smiling Jedi. Gosh, the Smiling Jedi. They do a good job with those subtexts. Here we go. Anakin's Interceptor, where the fun begins. Interesting, man. Some of them are better than others. Here we go. Actually, okay, so that very first case, we didn't have one of these. We were talking about what legendaries we didn't get. This is the first Pure Hick. Is that how you say it? Pure Hick? Why is there 2 R's? I don't know. Assault. I believe that is the first one I've seen in these 2 cases. So that is legendary number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this box, 3 non-foils. Great box for you, Jordan. Great box. With Bo-Katan. There we go. And a nice fighter at the end. Congrats on that box. Very nice. Again, we need a hyperspace foil legendary. I'll get that one in a hard case as well. Here, try and keep that curl down on those big foils. It's actually not too bad overall with the cards, especially once you get them into a decent sleeve and you get them. If you get them in a decent sleeve, or if you put them in a binder or anything, they're totally fine. Totally fine. The showcases, of course, are great. Anytime you got that foiling on both sides of a card, it's very, very nice. So we'll show off. Oh, we will get it in there. Sometimes just doing it on camera makes it worse. Okay, we're going to move into the next section here. What do we got? Was Jordan the last one? Are we done? Are we done? Yeah, Jordan's the last one. Okay. So I'll give a minute? I'll give a minute if somebody wants to grab one of these last 2 boxes here. Otherwise, I'm going to open both of them for myself. Because I did write 12 boxes on the video. So we are going to go through 12 boxes. We're going to get it done. either for me or for somebody else. And we will do more live streaming of box breaks later, hopefully later this week as well. Probably we'll do it on Friday afternoon. I would like to do evening times too, but it seems like afternoon is just the best this week for me with everything going on. So I'm gonna open this box for me. I don't see anybody else's name popping up yet. This one's for me. Opportunity for somebody else to grab the next box if you want. If nobody's grabbed it by the time I start, then I will, what will I do? What's the word I'm going to say? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So this one's for me. I'm going to see if I can open the wrong side of the pack. I can do that. I'm pretty good at that. I do have to sort out a little bit more than I did in some of the other ones because, ooh, we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. I do have to build play sets from the cards I open for my own. Somebody's asked me about play sets today. I will have all play sets available for shipping on release this week, or sorry, next week, release for next week. So if you do grab a playset from my website, it will be shipped. Look at that, 2 double Roger Rogers in a row. It will be shipped in time for you, or close to release date. You know, I got to err on the side of it being a day late as opposed to a day early or anything like that. Corner of the prey. Not the first time we've seen the same rare twice in a row. Sorry, question here. Whoa, there's so many things in the chat I missed. Oh, Puric, yeah, okay, yep, that sounds hard to say. Space, how much per box? I'm doing the box breaks for $99.99 is what I've been running them for here. Bold Resistance, kind of a cool one. Arena. Trench, Darth Maul. We haven't seen you since the very first 2 boxes, have we? Or I think we had one in box 3, maybe. I haven't seen it in a long time. Vanquished Hyperspace. Separate these uncommons. The Clone Wars. Guarding the Way. That's a cool one. So these cards we'll all put in the binder. We'll all get them in that binder for you guys. You haven't seen the binder yet. It's actually crazy big foresight. I didn't even know they made binders that big. I went to film a binder video and I was like, you know, I actually don't think I can fit this set into the binders I have. So I had to go and order another big one. Echo, Finn, where am I at? More echoes. There we go, Arena again. Okay, so this is a beautiful duplication box. Look at that, 2 Rogers, 2 Arenas. What's next? We're gonna go back and get some more. Yoda. Clone. Clone. And a super tank. Now I don't have them on camera, but I have opened a good amount of boxes with Maul and Clone. And the one, actually I think some of them were on camera. Maybe the first video I published yesterday. I can't remember exactly. Stila there. You can go back and check, but a lot of times I think the third Maul or third legendary is the big blue board, one-sided board wipe, which name eludes me at the moment. So if we see that, I mean, that could be a little disappointing if there's some sort of mapping like that. Morgan is back. Look at that. Stila, Masameda, Morgan. The Invisible Hand was the next one. That's a line. That is definitely a line. So there's something going in here. There's that assault. We're just going to call it the assault. It's some sort of an assault with Jin. Factory and a foil Jin. And we did get one more. Okay, so Rob is next. Just checking. Rob is going to be next, and he's going to finish out that last box of the case. Taking a chance. Windu. Lightsaber. Enfy's Nest. Anakin. Hey, there's the Secure. Oh, we haven't seen Secure in a while. And it's not the one that I thought it might be, which is good. Let me go here too. There's one thing I gotta check. Close this thing. Interesting. Interesting random thought in my head with no purpose. Anyways, almost done with this box. We'll head on over to Rob's here. Morgan again. So many Morgans. That is a rare, another duplicate within the same box. Consolation of Power. And you know what, though? Oh, that is sad to see. It's sad to see because we've had Palpatine after Morgan a few times. Have we not? Didn't we have Palpatine, Morgan, Palpatine? I don't like to see that. I don't like to see that. And I haven't done enough boxes to see, like, where do all the Palpatines land? But you don't want even half of them next to the same one. So our collation is not perfect. It is not perfect yet. We've got a little bit of ways to go. Last card here. In Defense of Camino. Did we not have that too? Did we not have double In Defense of Caminos? Oh, I can't remember who did that. Whose box was like that? That was a couple of boxes ago. It wasn't Jeremiah. It wasn't Jordan. Let me check this one. Let me check this one. We had that. Yes, look what we had. Okay, so this was Jamie's box we did just a little bit ago. Palpatine, Morgan, Palpatine, double in defense. Morgan, this is a hyperspace, so it doesn't matter. Morgan, Palpatine, double in defense. Come on. Come on. Why? Again, somebody who's got a little bit more time, a little bit more skill at looking, can probably go and find a few more instances of that, because that's not nice. That's not nice. Though it was, I mean, decent box. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 regular legendaries and a hyperspace one. So let me clear that off for everybody. We'll move on over to Rob's box. Box number 12, still no showcase showing up yet in this whole little case. So we'll see. See if that's where it is. Get a name tag here. Okay, so we got Rob and S. Get that in there, right? Oh, that's a dot. That's a dot. Don't worry. Don't worry. As long as I don't write onto the playmat, then we're good. And it looks like we got an order also from Tano. So you know what? We'll go past box 12. I guess I should have just waited before. Just save that. So Tano, you're gonna be the next one. I have to open a new case for Tano. Update that here too. Perfect time to stretch, to take a breather, do some jumping jacks, think about jumping jacks, you know, whatever's the fun, whatever's the excitement, whatever you got. Okay, here we go. Rob, best of luck to you. Thanks for grabbing a break here. Now, of course, for anybody, if you did grab a break and you wanted to pick something else like playmats, sleeves, whatever, obviously you can add that, ship it all to you at the same time for release. And then if, I know my website has like the, you know, supposed to have $4 to $5 or whatever for the free shipping. If you wanted to get something else that is not that much and you don't want to pay shipping or whatever on it, obviously we can add it to this. Just send me an email, mastersetmadness.com, mastersetmadness@gmail.com. We'll make it happen. Best of luck though here, Rob. Let's find a showcase. We are ready. We are ready for a showcase, but we got sateen. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with starting off your box with sateen followed by a foil or a sing. Take captive. Oh, even with the packs outside of the box, I almost went for the ones inside the box. It's just ingrained in my mind. Fives. Nice cologne heavy Gunter. Jin Erso. Foil Gorilla Insurgency. I'm going to put the foils off to the side this time so we don't get them confused in our string of cards. I can't remember if fives and Jin are often or ever seen next to each other, but potentially. Look at that hyperspace Yularen. Tranquility. Okay, so what do we see after Tranquility before? Who remembers? I don't remember. Was it Planetary Invasion? Come on, was it? Oh, I don't remember. Somebody's going to go back and they're going to do the actual check on this. And you're going to see a lot of lines that I missed. This looks familiar. Does it look familiar to you? Adam, we did get a showcase from a random pack, from a random box, from a random case. It was pretty funny. Consolidation of Power. We're getting a lot of that rare in foil or hyperspace today too. So there's some sort of clumping with the rares in their variant forms. Poggle. There you go. Space has got the whole story there in the chat. It was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. You know, I probably should just have a, I probably should have that, a random, or a box or something set aside for the, you got a terrible, terrible box and here's your bonus pack thing. I should just have that ready. Look at that tridroid suppressor. Yep, one of the best looking ones. Commander Cody, back at it. Consolidation of power again. Not foil this time. Man, 12, getting 1 in 12 boxes though, it takes so long to find these showcases. So long. I know it makes them special, but it just starts to, you can only go for so long in F's Nest. There's our second Petition the Senate of the box. Maul Hyperspace. Grievous Reassembly Hyperspace. This is a triple hyperspace pack, this time Aid from the Innocent. Second rare hyperspace of the box. Not bad, Rob, on that. We do want to find legendary number 3, though. We do want to find number 3. Kalani. Wolfpack Escort. Bo-Katan. I felt like we didn't see any in the first half of the video. Now I'm seeing a good chunk of Bo-Katan. More Clone Cody's second camp. Right? Boom. Boom. Malevolence. Ooh, look at that Plo Koon. He's got to be a leader at some point, right? Plo Koon. Plo, I can't remember. You guys got to forgive me. I'm not going to get all the words correct all the time. It's just the natural life here. Ooh, foil strategic analysis. Yularen. Let's see here. Recon Commando. Count Dooku. What else we got? Mana Guard with Gore. There we go. Finally, we got the next legendary in the box. There is Gore. So we did hit 3. We got to the average number. Here, one more pack for you, Rob. Thanks for grabbing one. See, can we sneak out number 4? Can we just sneak out number 4? Sly. Ooh, we did not. But we did get a rare hyperspace foil. Look at that. Saw Gerrera. Whoa. Look at that one. Very nice. That's the first time I've seen that one in its foil version. Ooh. They're pretty cool. Very cool. Nice hit. Nice hit. I'll leave that up for a second if people want to see if they can note any of the familiar lines they've seen before in some of the collation. I mean, there's some familiarity in my mind, but again, I don't have that perfect memory. I can't scroll back. There we go. I was thinking about, was Dooku before Gore? Someone else says it was there. Elias says that in the chat. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not excited. I'm not excited, but I'm not surprised that it's still happening a little bit. At least it's not happening every time, right? Now, of course, even before, the line wasn't just 1 card, 2 card. It it was a bunch of cards. So I can't remember if you go back and see that box before that had the Gore and Dooku, what were all the cards right before it? Did we have Yularen, Life, Malevolence? That's really where you get that line that people start checking for. I'll leave that there, give you a second to check it if you're still there, if you're still watching. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, and then we'll go on to box for Tano. But that was two cases here with no showcase in either case. Bummer. We'll open up a fresh case for Tano. Not the case that I just ripped the showcase from. We'll open a new one. Get that saw there. Very nice saw. Okay, there goes Rob's. Get a new case up. Some of that camera shaking. These cases just, I guess I got to get like a heavier duty table or something. It's not so much influenced by cases. And the tape on these, I don't even know why I'm trying to cut it. The tape is not always the best tape on these cases. So if you do get a case from somebody that has the tape's kind of loose or whatever on it, and it's just clear tape on the top, it's just how they come. Don't get too worried about it. They come kind of loose. Even the stickers are kind of not always on them. It's just how they come. But I have been pleased that the actual, like the integrity of the boxes and the integrity of the cases is really, really good. So there's not a lot of damage, or at least, you know, from what I got. I've seen worse in other games at other times. There you go. Dooku, Gore, Sly, Yularen, Zillo. Okay. There we go. So it has a little bit of differences. Let's see here. I think a bunch of the production wasn't scrambled until partway through. So there's probably batches of mappable boxes and batches of scramblable boxes. That'd be interesting. Oh, look at that. We almost screwed it up already. I don't know, how that would work or if that's true. I feel like by the time they were printing this or putting this together, they would have been well aware of the issues from the last set, but they still have not moved this leader from that spot, so the showcases are not at the front of the pack. So we still have plenty of opportunity for showcase damage. Unfortunately, we're starting off with Palpatine. Does that mean we're going to find, is it Morgan? Is Morgan going to be after this one as well? If we get another Palpatine, Morgan, Palpatine line, then we're really in trouble. Ooh, natural life, hyperspace. Oh no, there's indefensive Camino. No, come on. No, don't do it. If this is another indefensive Camino, come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Whew. We escaped that one. Whoa, we escaped that one. Still weird. Mr. Bones mixing it up for us, keeping us on our toes. And there we go, the invasion. We haven't seen the invasion in a while. I like that. Nice, Tano. Congrats, you already got double legendaries. Weird stuff. Shadowed Intentions. Where was that one on our line? somewhere in there. Lots of hyperspace cards. Luminara, you've been after Shattered Intentions before, haven't you? A cool foil in the back. Another one of those base foils. Brain Invaders, we've seen that line before. Petronaki Arena, a little bit off center, but still very cool. Again, I'll move these foils to the side so we don't mess up our line here too much. Barris. Yep, we're going back to Poggle. Look at this soulless one. That's nice. That is nice. Satine, okay. Okay, so we're back to a bunch of legendaries on one side of the box. That's 3 so far. Yep, Elias, switching the base and the leaders would be such a simple fix. Such a simple fix. Though, if I wanted to go all the way and like you're going to totally fix the pack, they should also not have the foil at the end of the pack either. They really should move things around a bit more, because I've had a few hyperspace foils that just have this real nasty nick on them, and it's like, you know, I got this cool hyperspace foil and now it's got this big ding in it, and it's like, well, it doesn't have to be that way. It could be a different card at the back of the pack with that problem. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of ways you can organize the pack. I think kind of the simplest way is just taking the common and uncommons, putting them on the outside, then having all the good stuff on the inside, so that none of the good stuff gets damaged, right? Or what you can, you know, essentially what you can do is you take this and you put that on the back. So that way your showcase is safe, everything is safe. All you gotta do is go boop, then everything is gone. Because this base is never gonna be amazing. And this is, you know, always a common at the front. So put the leader and the base in the back of the pack, and you're good to go. Easy peasy, not difficult to do. Easy fix, save your cards, make the world a better place. Anyways, Bloodsport. There's another droid manufacturer. Have we seen 2 foils like that before? I don't know. Let's see here. Kyle says, any patterns? Yep, we have seen some patterns. Chancellor Palp has had a few different patterns with him. So he usually has a Morgan in front of him, or often does, and then in defensive Camino comes behind, and a couple times we've had double in defensive Caminos. And there's been a few other lines of cards that just kind of seem to happen multiple times, but they're not always exactly the same. Sometimes they're missing a card from it. Sometimes they got a card snuck in between. But so far we haven't really seen, oh, you get the same few legendaries in your box or anything like that. Admiral Trench, yes. I told you guys this one was cool. That one is cool. Very, very cool. Nice. Okay, get that one. I don't know why I sleeved that. I didn't sleeve the other ones, but I like that one so much. Let's see here. Come on, lightsaber. I know there are more patterns that I'm not seeing, so there's a bunch, probably a bunch in here. Let's see here. Look at that cool Ventress. Yeah, there's just not really any reason to keep those leaders and stuff at the front. There is Gore again with a tactical officer. Gore, Gore, Gore. The Will with Slymore, Tank. Molita. Ooh, Malevolence is a cool one. The Invisible Hand after Slymore, Sandhill foil. I know we're kind of covering up those. Move those over there. Those are the Hyperspace ones. Hyperspace rares. Two more packs. Come on, showcases. Why are our showcases being so secretive on us? Galani. Last pack. What can we get? We do have 4 legendaries though. So, not a bad box. It is going to be Foresight right after Kalani. That, I believe, there we go. Elias says Gore followed by Sly 3 times. Yep. I do believe that one. I do believe we also have another box to open. This time we got one for Jesse. So, I'm going to do another box for Jesse. After we clean up Tano's box here. So yeah, there's definitely patterns. They are kind of... yeah, there are patterns, but there's much more randomness. Put it that way. Much more randomness amongst how many legendaries you get in a box. Again, between 1 and 5. If what we have seen. And I'm sorry, again, with that I'm talking about non-foil normal versions between 1 and 5. So you add in all the other versions, and then that just, you know, mixes up your odds quite a bit. We had, yeah, so many malls at the start. We've really not seen a lot of the green assault one legendary. We've seen a couple of those. We've only seen a couple of the red damage your face and your friend's face one. We haven't seen a whole lot of that one. Make sure I get this right name on here. For Jesse B. Get your box open for you right now. It's shipped to you for release. Best of luck. We've got to be getting close to the showcase from this section of cases here. We cannot be too far. There we go. Someone's saying they might test their luck if there's no showcase. You know, I mean, I saw the other day, right? Somebody made a post, something about opening 60 boxes and only getting one. It can happen, right? It can be all over the place. Best of luck to you, Jesse. Oh, I put that way over there, way too far. Keep that there, okay. Echo, ooh. Yeah, keep these on the screen. Echo, nice. With Maul, first pack. It's actually a double Echo pack, but we got Darth Maul right away off the crack. Look at that. Boom. Maul time again. Get ready to go shopping. The Zillow Beast. It's been so long since we've seen Darth Maul. I'd have no memory what came after that. Didn't we start the video off with like 3 legendaries in a row? I feel like, didn't we start with Maul, 2 more legendaries like right after it? Insurgency. Foresight. Manufacturing. Try and go a little bit quicker through some of these. That drop-in, we've seen that one before. That is so cool. Might be one of my favorite common foils in the set, Clone Wars. There we go. There it is again, the Assault. We've had two of the hyperspace version here. We have had two of those. Put it on the side since it's not really part of our pile. Roger Roger is back. Back again. We had two Roger Rogers in a row once. That was fun. That was pure fun. Corner of the Prey, Brain Invaders. That's our first rare foil. Django. Arena. Lightsaber. High Ground. Sorry, I missed a few things in the chat. Talking about damage on showcases. Moff Gideon. Thought all the Moff Gideon ones had damage in the same spot. I opened one Moff Gideon one. Is this the third one of that rare hyperspace we've opened? Sorry, I got distracted. Wow. We shouldn't open three of the same one like that. I did open a Moff Gideon showcase with no damage on it. So I can say that at least one of them made it through without getting the damage prize. Old Finn. Kind of looks familiar there too. Hello there. Levelance. Clone is back. I've seen a lot of Clone and Darth Mauls in the same boxes. Again, there's only, 18 legendaries, so you are going to see them in the same boxes from whatever time to time, but from what I've opened, the amount of Clones and Darth Mauls together has been too many. A Reckless Torrent. Yes. Yes, now that is cool. That is cool. Yeah, you can go ahead, sorry, in the chat, if you want to grab another box. We got time for one more. Sorry, Jesse, I didn't get your name on the right side of the screen. If you're watching, there's Kit Fisto. People wondering he's still there, the smiling Jedi. We've got plenty of boxes if anybody wants to grab one. Plenty of boxes among thieves. Come on, don't let us get stuck at 2 legendaries. Don't do it. Give Jesse some hope. Give Jesse some hope. Luminara. It's a nice one. Nice, cool looking one. Last pack. Come on, come on. There's Morgan. You know, oh, you know what that means. The next card's Palpatine. Oh, the next pack was supposed to be a Palpatine. Bummer. So that time, yeah, we only had 2 legendaries. We got... No, we had 3 because we had this one. Okay. We didn't have a hyperspace legendary. So we did get 3 total, 2 of the regular ones. That one helps for sure. I totally missed that one in my count. As far as lines, though, this felt familiar to me, and so did... Yeah, well, you know, Masameda and all that stuff there. She's always... Oh, they're just there. They're always there together. Why? Why? So we got one more here. Back to Rob. Thanks, Jesse, for grabbing a break. Get this all prepped. Again, anything else you order from the website, if you order it, before early next week, we'll get it all shipped together for you. Get that salt on the top. Get those rear foils kind of somewhere in the middle. We don't want them. Of course, we'll get these all, sleeved and everything. Put into team bags and whatnot so that things get shipped safely. Always got to make sure stuff arrives in good condition. Otherwise, it defeats the whole point, the whole purpose. So this is for Rob. Oh, we'll get that open. Some of them are harder than others. Best of luck to you on box number 2 here. Getting some cool background music or something going on here. I just figure I can't listen to the same thing for a couple hours. Okay. Okay. A little ding there. Get that turned off, Rob. Best of luck. Back here. Newt Gunray is our very first card caught in the crossfire foil. Sly Moore. So, starting off with a double rares. For the Republic. Every time I see that card, it's so cool. Sometimes the commons look the best. Every once in a while they do. Yularen. Unlimited Power. When's the last time we got that? And did it come after Yularen? Fives. That one. Give me that one. Jin Urso. That we've seen, haven't we? I think we've seen Petition and Jin. They do kind of start to blur after a while, Kalani. Oh, that is the first time I think I've seen a Hyperspace R2-D2. Stila. What comes after Stila? Who remembers? Who remembers after Stila? I don't. It was not a Natural Life before. At least not directly after it. That's good. That's a double Unnatural Life. Nice. Come on. Come on. We got something cool at the back of this one. No wonder I'm seeing more cards there. Put them in a different spot. Got the rest of them down here. Death by Droids. Barris, and there. That's the playmat one. Ooh, yeah, the playmat just gives you so much more on the sides. This gives you more top to bottom. Wow. Cool, cool. Very cool one. There's that Execute Order 66 second Hyperspace foil in a row. Sabine Wren foil. Trolling AAT. Equalize. Equalize. There we go. That's what it was. Masameda was usually after Stila. Huyang. And then that hot shot viewing. Wow. A little reflection on that. Saw. The other Guerrera. Macy. Ooh, there's one we haven't seen yet today. Chancellor Palpatine hyperspace version. Look at that one. That's a different one. Good. We like seeing something different. You got to go through a lot of boxes, though, to find your variations like that. High ground. Okay, couple more packs, and then, wait, this is already box 15. So, a couple more packs, and, oh, did we get another one, too? Ha, we did get another one. Okay. So, we'll do one more after this one, too. We're going. We're rocking. Sabine. Boom, boom, boom. There's the Assault. Legendary number 3. Third one with Palpatine. Second normal version. Another high ground. We just had one. Look, we had one 3 packs ago. Man, duplication. Bo-Katan. Last pack for Rob. Come on, hit us with Legendary 4. Well, we do have hyperspace stuff. A lot of hyperspace in this one. It's Nameless Valor. I have not seen you yet. Okay. Consolidation of Power. And look at that. Heroes on both sides. There we go. I'll get you people want to see that one. You're feeling it, huh? Feeling it? Heroes on both sides. The Republic Separatist. I don't know about that. I don't know. Okay. Get this one cleaned up. Chancellor was very cool there. Very cool. I have to see how much, this token generation works. See how much fun he can actually have. Okay, one more box, I believe, back for, let's say, Jesse. You can probably hear all the pack excitement. You said Jesse, I'm going to bring back Jesse's other box. See, make sure it's the same Jesse, huh? Yep. Okay, so got that name there. One more box. Let's do this. Let's do this as the last box. Then we got to close up shop. I would like to finish the case, but, can't quite do it. So I'm going to take this off. We're going to clean up the screen here for the end. Last box of the day. If you order a box break after this, we'll open it in the next live stream. At the moment, I think I'm planning on doing that live stream on Friday, but at the same time, 1 p.m. Central. Unless, I get like a bunch of requests or something. Let me push it up till tomorrow. Otherwise, I think tomorrow the plan is to do, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But at some point, I'll show you guys, at some point I got to make a video here, get this video out with this big binder, because we're going to have some Star Wars fun. We are going to have some Star Wars collecting fun. See what kind of craziness we can get to. Anyways, best of luck here. Best of luck here. Jesse, let's go. Let's go. Did I open it from the correct side? I think I did. Morgan. Who comes after Morgan? Palpatine. Is this a Palpatine? It is not Palpatine, but who is it? The card that always comes after Palpatine in Defense of Camino. Oh, it's still mappable. It is still partially mappable. Why? Why? But oh, look at that little change there. Sakura. Nice. So there's some difference, right? It's not fully mappable. Doesn't seem like you could guess and get everything right. Ooh, we haven't seen hyperspace and Odyssey yet. What am I doing here? Okay, there we go. Wartime official. Look what they did this time. Look, they snuck the legendary in between the two Caminos. And Obi-Wan's Aether Sprite. Cool. What is going on here? What is going on here? With the cool hyperspace impropriety. And you know Morgan. Morgan's just going to be everywhere. My goodness. Why? At least it's not to the point where it's always the same. We had that before, right? We had Morgan, Palpatine, Camino, and then we had Mr. Bones. Didn't we have that? Now this time it's Mr. Bones after the double Camino. Oh, and there we go. Jesse finally got it. He finally got it here in the video. Last box of the day. Wat Tambor. Oh my goodness. Come on, everybody. Come on. Jesse, you got lucky. You grabbed a second box. Oh my goodness. There it is. That took us so long to find. And he looks pretty clean to me. Looks like a pretty good one. I believe Ahsoka was pretty good too. Boom. Congratulations. What a way for us to come and end this video. Yes. That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. Boom. Man, we want to see some goodness. Shadowed Intentions. With a beautiful trench. Congrats. I was getting nervous. It's like, man, what happened to all these showcases? We've had that too. Did we not just have double Shattered Intentions somewhere else? Justin says, what a time to rejoin. You came back at the right moment. Finn. Whew. Whoa. There you go. Congrats, Jesse. Glad you got to see that. 0. You got a 0. The hut 2 in the hyperspace. I mean, at this point, what else could you get? What else could you be going for? Man. I'm still waiting to see a double showcase box, though. That would be fun. That would be ridiculous. Lots of Jar Jar. Mr. Bones in its double-edge. Halfway through, we have 3 rares that are doubled. That is not a great sign. Not a great sign. That's not the variance you long for. Oh man, you know, they're still working it. They're still working it out. I know change can take some time. Ooh, hyperspace foil R2D2. But you know, maybe set 6. Maybe set 6 will fully be there. Maybe. If you like any of the changes or ideas I have for packs, moving things around, you know somebody over there, Fancy Flight, let them know. Let them know. I would love to be a part. I gotta help them figure out how to get these packs a little bit better. Satine is in the house with a foil Resolute. Okay, Jesse, here we go. He's got the best box of the day. Look at this. Satine, foil Resolute, Isla, Wat Tambor in Showcase Glory. Great box. Great box. What a way to end it. With Grievous! What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a powerful, powerful box. Look at that. Now hold on. Did we not have that together? Let me open a couple more packs, see what comes after it. I believe we had that way back at the beginning of this video. Did we not have Satine and Grievous next to each other? Oh, and if there's a bunch of cards next to it. Oh man. I don't know if I find that. We are in trouble. We're in trouble. I'm going to have to shuffle all the packs again the next time I do another big video. Tranquility, Count Dooku foil. Somebody else should check too. That's 3 foil Resolutes. 3 of them. If they were in the same order around other cards, that would be the most ridiculous thing ever. Now there are 2 of them. Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 non-foil legendaries. Plus a foil one. This is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. Ooh, hyperspace lightsaber. Getting hyperspaces too all over the place. Very, very nice box. I'm going to go back, unless somebody else has already beaten me back to scrolling back to the beginning of the video and coming back here. I'm going to check. When did we have, oh man, it was back in one of the, I believe one of the double people who had 2 boxes right next to each other. Let me see here. Searching. Sorry, I'm just going to search by the boxes. It's a little faster than bringing them back and forth. Unfortunately, I can't keep everything right next to the screen. Where was that other one? Here. It's right here. You guys are so patient. You're so awesome. Let me check. Let me double check. No, that was... Oh, yeah. What did we have here? Way back. This is way back in Ben's. And Satine. We had a foil Resolute. Oh my goodness. Was that foil Resolute? Oh no. Oh no. Look at that. Poggle. Windows lightsaber. Sabine. Don't tell me, was that Resolute next to that one? If it was, that's ridiculous. And then a little bit farther on here, what did we have? I think the order's a little weird here, but there's Satine and Grievous next to each other again. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness, this has all sorts of... Oh man, I don't even want to get too deep in there. It's got all sorts of things that are similar. You guys can do your cool back and forth, but that is crazy. That is wild. Thanks you guys for watching, having a good time here. I do hope you're enjoying Twilight of the Republic. Go check out a pre-release this weekend. You know, if you like seeing packs, you want to see how we're trying to build a master set and different things here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on what's coming up next. Otherwise, we'll do some more breaks. We'll do them soon. The plan is to do them Friday at 1. You'll see when the next stream gets posted on here. Otherwise, you can always send me a message through my website, mastersetmadness.com, or you can just email me, mastersetmadness@gmail.com. Play sets, boxes. We'll have singles for sale, anything you need to make your Star Wars journey here awesome. But, you know, one more look at this beautiful card before we run and jet. Look at that. Yes. So we did end up getting 2 showcases today. One from the random box on the side and one here in case number 3. We didn't finish the full case, but awesome card to get. I got to run. So we'll see you in the near future. Peace out.